Happy Sunday, everybody. Yes, I am here with you and you are here with me. Here are the voice, and we are joined here together on the most amazing, beautiful Sunday ever. Yes, it is July 19th. It is a new moon, and this new moon is in Cancer, and it feels so good to have started Cancer season off with a full moon eclipse in Cancer, and to end off Cancer season with all of this love and energy in this new moon, for allowing for us to be tapped in and aware of our emotions and aware of our feelings and aware of all of the stuff that came up for us in these last 28 days, all of the things that have come up for us and have made us pay attention to where we need to refocus our energy and being in order to get and receive the results that we want. This is the day. These next 3 days are the days in which we need to be really focused on what our intentions are, on how we're going to utilize all of the lessons of all of life that has come through us so far and really apply the lessons learned into our daily activities moving forward so that we can start to seek those different results that we know we are here for. This is a moment of deep change. The deep change is happening on a societal level. The deep change is happening on an individual level. The deep change is happening on a nature level. And it is okay in order for you to feel like it's time for you to shift the way in which you have been acting out this lifetime. Here and now, it is time for you to commit to what is necessary for you in order to grow and receive all of the love, all of the abundance that the universe has for you. It is time for you to dedicate yourself to your purpose. It's time for you to dedicate yourself to your purpose. And I'm saying this to myself so that I remember why I took so much time in making and forming my mornings to be so intentful on making sure I was filled up for the day before going out and reaching out into the world and tapping in with everybody else, knowing that it takes time for me to really fuel myself to be ready for each day. Every day I have to take those steps to remind myself how great I am, because so much outside in the world is here to distract me and here to pull me into their different matrices and their different sides and their different feelings and flows. But my job is to stay so focused and dedicated to what my heart reminds me feels good, to what my soul reminds me feels good, and to what my mind is leading me to go towards, using this third eye that is pointing inward in you. 2020 has been a year of self-reflection. And I believe that in this second half of our 2020 year, it is really important for us to start to apply a lot of those lessons learned to our current moments here and now, and really start to focus on what it means to be present in this day, in this time, in this moment. How do you feel right now? Write it down. How do you feel right now? I feel charged up. I feel charged up and ready to go. Use that energy whenever something comes into your space that is opposite of that. Recognize that and then say, is it myself that's choosing to feel the opposite version, or is this other thing implementing on me an effect and a change that is not causing me joy in my body, but causing me a hesitation of listening to my intention? We can no longer hesitate to listen to our intentions, because our intentions is how our spirit, is how our soul, is how that divine power, that divine energy that you know helps move you every day, moves you every day. That's your intention. We have to trust that. We have to lean into that. We have to start to carve out space for ourselves to silence everything around us so that we can listen to that voice within, so that we can create that divine connection with the spirit energy that flows through us, that is guiding us into the highest self that there is to be. We must take time to do that. And before we choose to ridicule the rest of the world and the society that we've all agreed to play into, let's take time to share the lessons we've learned with our families, the people who have contacted us the most since birth. Let's take time to communicate with our friends, the people who we are looking to grow with and create new life experiences with. Let's communicate clearly and share all that we've been through so that we can come to an understanding of where we neutrally want to be. We have to share and communicate and create change on a micro level before it becomes macro. We have to understand that there has been forces set against us for decades, for years, for centuries, for lifetimes that have really suppressed our minds into subscribing into what they feel will be good for us, how we should receive the information. And now it's time for us to use our critical minds and really start to take all the information given to us and assess it for ourselves and make it plain and clear as day and see how we need to move in order to restructure what we are looking to dismantle and not be a part of anymore. It is time. It is time. And before we do it on a big macro level and the world starts to heal from all of the pain that has been caused by all of the actions of different people who wish and seek suppression and oppression over community, over sharing, over understanding, over knowledge. Choose to use ignorance as the shield that blocks us from our fullest potential. It is time for us to take that guise off of our eyes, to remove the film and really be clear with ourselves and with others about who we are, about what it is we are looking and seeking to be within this world, and about being understood as an individual and no longer being grouped into any type of group or title or name or whatever. Learning to love the individual will help us learn to love the whole, I believe. So this 2020 year is about you learning you as the individual. I'm dedicating myself to that, and I wish to take you on this journey with me, as you will be, because I will share how I feel as I go through this journey of loving and understanding myself fully. I love myself. I have really put a lot of love into me that people can feel as soon as I enter a space, and I love that. And now it's time for me to really love me and do things for me that just make me feel good without feeling like I need others to do it for me. I'm still releasing my FOMO, my fear of missing out. I'm still releasing it. And learning to then just take charge of what I want and do it in that moment and not wait for permission from someone that doesn't need to give it to me. That's why they're not giving it to me. And just doing what makes me feel great. It starts on an individual level. Do you understand and love yourself? Can you understand and love yourself? And what are you willing to do in order to do that? In order to really learn you, not in relation to others, but learn you just in relation to self. I'm dedicated to doing that. And there will be ways, and I will share with you the different ways of my dedication, but under this new moon, I am going to manifest it. I'm going to take time in nature today to write down how I feel, what I want, what I'm intending on, and what I know I am, so that I can be in my fullest form always. I love you. I appreciate you. You mean the world, the moon, the stars, the entire Milky Way galaxy to me. And until next time.